Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. Most of you guys know I am a huge fan of laser engravers, laser cutters, fiber lasers, diode lasers, CO2 lasers. But one of the most consistent things that I seem to encounter in all of the lasers I've worked with is fume extraction. Now, with that said, a lot of brands have started offering their own fume extraction devices. Some are tabletop, some are, under the desk style, some are as big as a small car, but none of them has really been exactly what I was looking for. Now, recently, someone did send me a fume extractor to test out. This is a company called Kingsom. I have seen their products before, and I have been very, very interested in this product for my home studio, working with some of these lasers that I have here in the studio. So we're going to answer one question today. Does this thing blow or does it suck? Inquiring minds want to know. This inquiring mind wants to know. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go over to the desk and see what this thing brings to the table. All right, guys, let's get right to it. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much everything that came in the box. As you guys can see here, we get our power cable. Now, this is just your standard 3-prong power cable. It comes with a remote, which honestly, I had never seen before with a fume extractor, but it does come with a little remote. We'll test that in a second. This does have one of those little safety tabs on here that you need to remove in order to free up the battery. We'll get to that. Of course, it comes with your standard starter manual, and this is going to give you some of the information about the different filters, all of the different features, how to connect everything. Really nice that that's included as well. You get a few of these replacement pre-filters in the box as well. It looks like there's about 4 of them in this little pack. Inside, I'm going to show you guys inside here in just a second. You also get some other accessories that come here in this box. So we need to open this so I can show you guys what comes in this box. All right, guys, as you can see, we get a number of different hoses that come in the box. These are going to be different sizes depending on what you're going to be connecting it to. This is your main hose that you guys see here that you're going to attach to the top. Here is somewhat of a flexible snoot. This is going to be great for setting this down right in front of the laser so that you can extract fumes. We'll test that in a little bit. So here is our adapter, and here's some of the rings that you're going to use to attach the hose to this unit as well, which is really nice. All of these things included in the box. All right, guys, so let me bring this unit a little bit closer so you guys can see some of the features. It does have 4 wheels that makes it really easy to move this around. All of your buttons are controllable right here. As I mentioned before, of course, you do have that remote that comes with this unit. You have some handles on the top as well, and that's going to be great if you need to pick this up, like I had to pick it up to put it here on this desk. Now, on this side here, you're going to find the latch for opening the internal compartment. And you're also going to find where you're going to plug this guy in, as well as your power switch right here. So let's take a look at what's inside. All right, so here is one of the pre-filters that's already installed. And here is your HEPA filter. This is going to be your medium carbon filter. And we have another medium carbon filter for this system. So then right here at the base is where you're going to find a fan that's going to provide all of the suction power for this unit. Really nice design, guys. The door, everything about this is a really nice high-grade metal. This feels like it's going to last a long time. All right, so let's plug this guy into some power and get it turned on. All right, guys, so as you can see, there's different attachments for each one of the different hoses depending on how you're going to set this unit up. So if you're using this, now this is like a rubberized material, very pliable, but it's going to be great for laying it on your expensive laser beds, things like that. You don't have to worry about it getting scratched up. And as you guys can see here, this fits perfectly onto this hose. So if I was setting this up for one of my fiber lasers, and obviously the fume extraction was under a desk, this would be ideal because I could just kind of position this pretty much wherever I want it. And that's what we're going to test next. We're going to set up one of the lasers and I can demo to you guys, the efficiency of the fume extraction. So just get this guy set up. All you have to do is plug in your cable, and then you're going to provide this a power supply. Now, what I'm really curious about if one of my smaller solar powered batteries can power this. So let's test that first to see if this can be powered by one of these small solar batteries that you guys see over here. All right, guys, so this is around a This is 120 volts, 300 watts on this little battery. So we're going to plug this into the AC port here, and we're going to power this guy on. It is at 100% power. We're going to switch on AC. This is just an experiment. I just want to see if this would be able to power it. We have to turn it on from the back and then hit our power button. So check that out, guys. This thing is so efficient that I'm actually able to run this off of this little 300 watt battery. That is a win, especially if you're going to be doing trade shows or anything like that, where you need to carry stuff like this out in the field with you. This is something that is great to know. Now, one other thing I want to test before we go any further, and that's going to be this little remote. So let's pop the battery out. All right, so here's our remote. Let's see if this is going to work for us. That's going to power it off. Power it back on. We can turn up our fan, turn down our fan. We can lock it. We can also set our timer. So that's really nice. Now, how much I would actually use this is questionable, but it is nice that it comes with that. All right, so let's set up a laser and do a quick little test to see how efficient this suction is on this guy. Okay, guys, so I have a laser set up right here. This is the LP4, the Laser Pecker 4, and this is how I would normally use a laser like this. It does come with a protective shroud, but a lot of times when I'm using a fiber laser or other setups in my home studio, or even the laser that is sitting on top of, if it does not have some kind of enclosure, that's where something like this is going to come into play. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a quick little cut without this being turned on, so I can show you guys what that looks like. All right, as you guys can see, even with that simple little action there, we got quite a bit of smoke here in the studio, right? So we're going to run that again. I'm just going to move that off to the side. And we're going to actually run this with multiple passes just to see what the end result will look like. So let's go ahead and power this guy back on. I'm going to bring the fan up to about 3,500 RPMs. And I'm going to set the laser to do 4 passes. And let's go ahead and run it. All right, guys, so you can see all of the smoke is being drawn directly into this snout right here. So we're not getting that overflow. I would normally use this where we would actually get the cut that we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up one more time, and I'm going to try to run this for a longer period of time. All right, guys, here we go. All right, so that was, with this laser, 6 passes. It still didn't cut through this wood, but that's not what we were trying to test here. What we wanted to see is how well this removed the fumes from any product that you're using, if you're cutting or something like that. And from what I can tell, guys, this thing is doing an amazing job. Now, of course, it's all going to be about placement. Normally, where you would have this set up is this would be in the back here, sucking full, backwards or whatever the case it would be. But you guys kind of get the idea of how I'm setting it up here in the studio. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you guys this product and all of the cool things that you can do with it. So I think for a lot of people, guys, a home shop, a shop in your man cave, your she shed, or whatever the case it may be, this is going to be an excellent product. All right, guys, it's been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech. I just wanted to knock this video out here this morning to show you guys this amazing addition to my studio. This is something that you probably will not see in the stream because it'll be under the desk. But when you recognize this hose, you know exactly what you're looking at. All right, guys, it's been Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.